Sup, Snapchat viewers? We out here doing big things, you know.
Actually, I met my girlfriend in Global Issues. I'm really glad I took that class, so.
Hello. How do you doing now? I didn't know there was a camera. Go.
Well, I got lots of big memories.
First day of grade 9, I made sure that I was going with friends. I was setting up rides. I was like, we have to be together because I don't want to be alone, but I didn't want to tell anyone that.
I was not ready. I was so fearful of the deadlines and of all the new people and just being in this environment that I'm totally not used to. It was just so different.
I was so nervous that I didn't talk to anybody.
And so I didn't have kind of a solid friend group. People from grade 8, we just drifted right away.
Amy Brereton comes up, she sits in the desk and she says, "Hi, my name's Amy." And I was like, oh my God, this is overwhelming kindness.
It being such a safe haven has allowed me to learn something as important as learning to accept myself.
The great relationships between everyone. I feel like, I don't know if it's my grade, but even a few younger students, a lot of people you get close with, and that's what I think I'll keep forever.
And I get emotional talking about it. But I've learned to love myself, and that's the best way to put it. I came in here criticizing everything about myself and not accepting who I was as a person, and I couldn't reach out to other people and be their friend if I couldn't accept who I was and be my friend. And I think that I wasted a lot of time battling with myself to get out in school and do things that I wanted to do because I had this internal battle and struggle that I was dealing with.
Because almost every teacher had a small portion that I'll take along with me all the time. For example, Miss Rosenholm,
Miss Douglas,
Mr. Payne,
Miss Burton.
Miss Turan.
Mr. Fermel.
Why?
She saw me fail really bad. I don't know, I didn't do well in something, and I felt really vulnerable, you know. But then at the same time, she didn't judge me.
And we didn't get off on a good start. She knew that I could do better than I was doing.
It was when I was in that panic and I was in that emotional breakdown and I just headed straight to Haley's room without even thinking about it. That's when I kind of realized, yeah, this is the guy that I feel most comfortable sharing things with.
I don't know, if you just look at him, people just say, oh, he's tall. But I don't see tall. I see a giant heart.
the way she explains math, no one else can explain it to me. And when I tutor, I sometimes use her techniques to help the student that I'm teaching.
He asked me to do the musical again, and I had the balls to say no. I want to really enjoy my next year as an individual, as someone who's gonna really focus on himself. And if there's any kind of big marking point for me, that was huge. To say no.
In English, we're doing a project. We're doing writing a letter to yourself. And Miss Carrier is gonna mail that letter to us in 5 years. And in that letter, I wrote, "Hey Rishma, I know you're busy. You got your medicine school, you probably finished MCAT, but I want you to take the time to go back. Because without those people, I won't be here."
I found what I love to do because of those teachers. I think a teacher really knows when a kid has a talent, when a student has a talent, and they kind of pull it out of you, and they can tell. And they get it out of you in any way they can, and they're gonna work with you, they're gonna push you harder. So I think when students say, oh, this teacher pushes me and he doesn't like me, I don't think that's what it is. I think they see something and they want to get it out because they want to show you what you're capable of. Because I had no idea that I was capable of doing, essays and political science and understanding all these concepts if someone hadn't pushed me and told me, you know what, you can do this, you just gotta do this and this and this.
The biggest part about the school and learning would be just to sit in class and really listen. Like, listen to what your teacher's saying. It took me up until this year actually to figure that out, because all the other years I'd be so focused, taking my notes in class and like worrying about what's going on in every other class, and I forgot to just sit there, put my pen down and listen to my teacher and listen to what he or she was saying.
I learned differently than everyone else. I was diagnosed with autism at a young age, so I'm wired up differently than everyone else. I'm a visual thinker. I think the most important aspect is to remember that it is okay to make a mistake.
And the biggest thing for that would be to not let it discourage you. Like, I'm not gonna let anything that happened in my past discourage me from taking on other leadership roles. That's what I love to do, and that hasn't changed. You really can't let consequences discourage you, because everyone drops the ball from time to time.
You learn about yourself the most because you're faced with situations that test you and situations that make you grow and make you stronger, and you have to kind of take them in stride, and you've got to figure out a way to deal with them and a way to get past it. And the academic stuff, it sounds bad, but at the end of the day, it doesn't matter.
I'm sad by it because I've become comfortable with these four walls, but I'm excited to move on because I know that I can.
But some said like everything that's good, must end. I feel like I'm ready to move on with my life, next chapter. Obviously I'm gonna miss everyone, but I feel like that's what makes it so great.
I think I'm kind of taking this a little bit like a breakup, because it's kind of sad because all the things I'm leaving behind, but then it's also kind of happy because I get so many new experiences, and I'm going off to university soon, and I'm becoming my own person. I'm becoming a person that I think my teachers and my parents would be proud of.
I realized this isn't where I belong. This is just a stop in the road, and I belong somewhere else.
Most people want to get out. I want to stay just a little, just one more year. That's weird. Some people are gonna think I'm really weird, but no, because I love this place. This is like a second home.
If you gave me wings, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna fly.
It's just gonna be so much better, and to be in the moment and to feel that moment and to embrace. So I think it's gonna be one hell of a new ride.
But let me tell you, first class for university, I'd be like, I wish I was back in high school.